All right. I think I'm going to pass it on to Marina, because she's going to lead us through another chant.
I can. I got another one. You want to hear it? Okay. It's a call and response again, so you gotta listen closely. So it's who's got the power? We got the power. What kind of power? Tenant power. All right? So who's got the power? We got the power. What kind of power? Tenant power. Yeah, very good. Awesome. Okay. So next I am going to invite up Jean Swanson. Jean Swanson is a founding member of the Vancouver Tenants Union and was invited by the Berkeley Tower tenants here today. We're really, really grateful for Jean for coming to speak, and also grateful for the City We Need platform that's advocating for a rent freeze. We need a rent freeze, absolutely, and vacancy control. So can I welcome up Jean Swanson?
Hey, all you lovely people. I should be looking over here more because it's so bright over there. I just want to start by acknowledging that we're on the unceded, stolen territory of the Coast Salish people and thank them so much for taking care of this land for so many millennia.
A little louder. To the mic.
So I'm Jean Swanson and I'm with COPE, the Coalition of Progressive Electors. And I'm here, Derek O'Keefe is here, he's another candidate, and Ann Roberts.
Yeah.
And we're here to support all you lovely tenants of the Berkeley Tower. And to say that we in COPE believe in tenant power.
Yeah.
Tenant power stops the 4.5% increase, and tenant power, we need tenant power to stop these renovictions. The issue with Berkeley Towers is not about renovation, it's about evictions. Right now, the law in BC gives landlords a profit incentive for evicting people. That's because it's legal to evict people. It's legal. That's because it's legal to raise the rent as much as you want whenever you get rid of a tenant. The government says that it wants to take a balanced approach between landlords and tenants. So I went online today and I counted up a mere 46 buildings in the Reliance properties portfolio. One of them is the Berkeley. That's 46 buildings worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Same.
Versus one little apartment that a Berkeley resident rents. How do you really balance a situation like this? You pass a law that gives tenants more power. And that's what the province should do. We need rent control on the unit, not the tenant, otherwise known as vacancy control. So landlords can't raise the rent as much as they like when tenant leaves, or is harassed out, or is bought out, like Reliance is trying to do by giving people 10 grand. So, BC government, are you listening?
Yeah.
Pushing the rent increase down to just inflation, that's okay, that's a good start. But you need to take the profit motive out of eviction. And you need to do it now.
Starting right here.
Meanwhile, the law clearly says that if tenants are willing to temporarily move out for renovation, out for renos, the landlord should accommodate that, and these tenants should be allowed to return at the same rent.
Yeah. Enforce the rules.
So these tenants have agreed to do that, and they should be allowed to stay.
Yeah.
And if neither of these work, COPE has a plan C. The city can take the profit motive out of evictions.
Yeah.
The city can use the tenant protection and relocation policy to refuse renovation permits for landlords who want to renovate until they guarantee that tenants can return at the same rent. And if the BC government won't take the profit out of evictions, Cope City Council candidates Ann Roberts, Derek O'Keefe, and me, Jean Swanson, will work tooth and nail to change the tenant relocation policy to stop John Stovell and his ilk from profiting from evictions. I just want to thank the Berkeley tenants so much for being so organized and being such an inspiration to tenants across the city. This is the type of organization that we desperately need. Tenants are the majority, and we politicians have to start treating tenants like they're the majority and doing what we want.